Welcome back, friends. I'm Lord, and this is my single-player world where I'm playing Minecraft from the beginning of Minecraft Beta all the way to the present-day version, incrementing at an update an episode sometimes. Sometimes we will stay in in a version number for longer. Today, we are in Minecraft Beta 1.1_01. Now, if you're paying attention, you might realize that in our last episode, we were in 1.0_02. And this one, we've gone straight to 1.1.1, essentially. That's because the Minecraft launcher does not give me the option to play 1.1. My suspicion is because 1.1_01, this version, was released 4 minutes after the other one. So it could be that there's just so little difference that they decide not to include it, which is odd, I guess, but oh well, we can handle that. It's not the end of the world. Anyway, the plan for today's episode is that we are going to work on the tower that I've had planned up here on this mountaintop. If I clear out the trees here, something I've been working on recently, apart from mining and trying to get some more diamonds, is I've been working on a path that leads up here. Tunnel, I guess, would be the right word. So let's go on inside the tunnel. I got this whole tunnel all the way made from our main base all the way up there. Just like that. And this has been my goal all along. Actually, while I'm here, I need a new axe. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So, today we are going to build that tower up at the top. And I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do this. I might do a ladder that goes straight up. I've just been trying to prepare the area, kind of focus on that, and I can finalize the details later. So what do you guys think about this? Let's go ahead and get this tree out of here too. How are we looking at sound? I'm going to put that down a bit. Also, something to note, we are playing on hard difficulty, and we will continue to play on hard difficulty this entire time. Some of you might not be aware of that. Some of you may also not be aware that my Minecraft skin is the default, and that's because Minecraft currently does not support skins in these earlier versions. So whenever we eventually get there, I will have my proper skin, which coincidentally is a Doctor Who reference. My full username is Lord of Time 4, which is a Doctor Who reference on the fourth Doctor. So if anyone's interested. If not, that's fine. That's just a bit about my interests. So today, I'm trying to decide how I want to do this. I think I'm going to flatten this out a little bit. Not too much, because I think that this is a really cool natural design. So I think I'll take this all down one level here. Maybe we'll have a staircase that goes up to that higher area. Yeah, that gives us some room to work. Okay. I'm going to build it kind of rough. There aren't too many... there aren't a great amount of building blocks at this point in the game. So we might just be stuck with pretty basic stuff for the moment. So let's see. This is on... We are Y99... X115 and Z52. Okay, let's see if we can remember that. Is the sun going down already? Oh well. We can handle that. Got to get up all the way to Y99. X52 or X115? Z52? It's one of these blocks here. I just totally forgot which one it was. Need to get that figured out pretty soon, don't I? With nighttime coming in. Okay, 115, 52. Okay. There we go. I will go ahead and get this path finalized up here with a ladder coming up here so we can start building the house or structure that's going to go up here. So I'll see you in a bit. One of the most infamous changes from this period of the game is that originally you could put these ladders at a one space gap and still go up them very easily. And at some point, not too far in the future from where we are now, Notch changes that around to what presumably it was supposed to be, which is every single one. And everybody was all upset about it because this was really handy. So to kind of offset that, he increased it so you could make a lot more of the ladders from the same amount of materials. So that works out. I've played, the vast majority of Minecraft with you have to put a ladder at every block, so it's not too much of a big deal for me. I remember it being a big deal back in the day. Okay, so I decided to take this down one more level, and I went and I got a whole bunch of smooth stone, and I made sure we had some wood and some planks. And I might go and make some more plank stairs. I don't think we have plank half slabs. Wow, I can't talk today. I don't think we have plank half slabs at this point in the game, which is regrettable, but we will make do with what we have. That is the whole point of what we're doing here. One more. And you can't place these sideways, so I can't use a wooden block. I can't use a wooden block to have it go sideways and have that look good. So we will have to forego that. This is where I come up. So do I extend this out a bit, or do I do something? I think this house might be too small for me to do a nice corner like that. Or, I'm calling it a house. I'm not sure if that's the best terminology for this. Die. I don't worry about any of the mobs except for the creepers. Those I will hunt down because they do the most damage, quite clearly. Anyway, let's get back into this here. As I was mentioning earlier, there's not very many good options for good design blocks. I'm tempted to move these pillars out one. I think that's a pretty good look. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I think I mentioned at some point in the past that I don't build outdoors typically. I've been a in-the-ground builder for a long time, but I think that there is always room to learn something new, so I'm going to do my best to build. Did I do that right? Yes, I did. Go away. I love how you can just get wool from punching sheep. That just makes sense, right? Everything in this game completely makes sense. Always. All the time. Go away. Get out of my hole. I wanna build something there. Okay. I think we'll probably have a door here. I don't have a door. You know what? I don't feel like going back. I keep doing this. I keep making crafting tables because I'm too lazy to go back to my base. How about... It's going to be a 4 by room. That's not going to look good. I think we got to do it, though. Not enough space to do much else. And I placed that wall. I don't feel like I'm placing all that. We can live with this. Okay. Slowly shaping up. That's odd. When I was playing this yesterday, the door sound was suddenly back. And so is the bow sound, because the bow makes a noise when you shoot. That's not a bow. The bow makes a noise when you shoot, and what you heard just now was the arrow hitting the ground. But the bow itself is supposed to make a noise when you click shoot. And it hasn't been. I think I mentioned at some point the sound glitches that I've been having. But that's just the way it is. Oh wait, no, I said I was going to extend this out. Okay, never mind. Gonna extend this out by the wall here. So if the wall is here, then the post will go here. And I'm gonna end up redoing this in a few minutes anyway, I'm sure. But that's what building is. Fill this in. Eventually, when we get some better blocks... What? Damn it. Okay, yep, I was right. I was completely right that I was going to have to end up redoing this. So, what was I saying? We will have to come back and redo this area, this wall of the building here, once we get some more blocks to work with, because smooth stone is it right now. The andesite that's coming in, I have no idea, a whole bunch of updates would probably be the best. Well, now we want to put the door here. This is what happens when you don't plan well. Ah! Alright, whatever. I'll deal with that later. So, we've got to put the wall like this. Oh, and I'm out of smooth stone. I think you're getting the general idea of what I'm working on here, so I will go ahead and make some more progress, and I will give you an update right about now. As night falls here, I wanted to bring you back in here and show you a little trick that I determined. So, the way these half slabs work at this point in the game is that you can place one there, but you can't place one on top of it. But I discovered a little trick that enabled me to do that, and I think I'm going to use that to my advantage here. So it won't let me place it there, but if I place it on this block, it'll place it immediately there. I think it's a glitch in the game, but it is a glitch that I'm going to take advantage of by giving this a little bit more texture, make it look a little bit different because we are just so limited. But so yeah, I'm going to keep working on this and hope I don't get blown up. Well, I think this is starting to look pretty good, or at least as good as we can probably get it. Working on the roof now. I'm probably not going to do a full up and down. That would just be too pointy. I might do one more layer of steps right here, but I think that will probably be it. I'll do the rest in some sort of half slab. That'll be the plan. But this is what we're up to so far. We've got a bit of a path around to this door, and we've got this door here, and we're working on this area. I have to be pretty careful with the roof, because if I make a mistake when I cut down these stairs, the stairs don't drop a stair. They drop a single piece of wooden planks. It takes a couple to make them, so I don't want to run out of wood that fast. There is definitely the potential for that. Let me go ahead up here. And something else that I realized when I was over there is that I can't do this here, can I? Okay. We need to go out one more. That one there, that one there. need to go out one more here so that it properly overhangs that edge. If it doesn't overhang this edge, oh well, not the end of the world. But it needs to overhang on that edge, or else it'll just look silly and flat. We don't want it looking flat. And I'm not quite sure how I'm going to tackle this. I think I'm just going to have a little observation area, probably fenced in, something to keep it safe from the dangerous beings who live outside. But yep, I will keep going through this, keep making steps. It's real annoying not being able to shift, click, and drag. Oh, while I'm working on this, I can fill you in on the changes in Minecraft Beta 1.1. There are not very many. They did some bug fixing, some tweaking here and there. Nothing too fancy. There was, I think they were trying to fix some issue with the fonts, and I looked it up. I believe this is why they released why Beta 1.1 is not available to play. I believe that it is because when they released 1.1, when they released 1.1, Notch forgot some file, a font file, and it's not going to work without that. So, or at least it's not going to work properly without that. So, they probably didn't release it because if they did, it would just be a disaster. Okay, I need to get a bit better at this. What is my goal here? I'm going to get up here and place these dirt blocks here. With these dirt blocks, I can place these guys. This is my plan for the top of the roof, to make it look a little bit less pointy. Don't want to look at that pointy. Ah! Okay, good. I didn't fall all the way down. How did I do this on this side? That's going to have to be acceptable the way it is. I'm tempted to bring the roof down a level. I think that would work. But that's a lot of wooden planks that I will be losing. I think we'll leave it as is, and I can come back later once they fix it. I don't think I need too many more of these. I'll just grab more. I have more back in the base. And while I'm here, I should make more of these. But yeah, other changes in this version, I think that pretty much covers it. They changed the way leaf decay works, apparently. And they added abilities for special events or something along those lines. I'm not quite sure what, if anything, ever happened with that. So, but yep, that's what we are up to. That doesn't go there. That doesn't go there. And we need to go out one more. Perfect. Need to go grab some cobble. I have so much cobble that it's not a rare commodity. So I will keep working on this, and I'll bring it back in a bit. And we're getting pretty close to being finished up here. Realized I didn't need all of this dirt up here to place these things. You never know, back with the older versions, when something is or isn't required. So, wasn't sure. But finish off this roof here. Good thing about the way I've done this, I believe that all of these blocks are unspawnable. So no mobs are going to spawn on the roof, so we don't have to bother about, making the roof mob safe. But the surrounding area is, of course, so I've got that lit up pretty well with torches. Just want to take a look at how I did that. I'm going to have to look at it from the other side. But anyway, I think this is coming along pretty well. I don't know if this is exactly what I had in mind, but I think it'll work out okay. Because initially I was thinking with some sort of tower. And I think this will work out pretty well. This is going to be like a sort of a house with a balcony almost. And I don't know if we're going to use it as a house, but that's the way it is. Okay, I did the glass 1 block in from the wood. Wood is here, glass goes here. Okay. And if that's the wrong spot, we're out of luck. Though I could break it. It's not the end of the world, but I'd rather not. This looks wrong. I think that's how I have it over here. Let's take a peek. Yep, that's how I have it over here. It's not too bad. It's pretty good for the amount of materials that we have. We've got some different types of blocks mixed in here, and not too pointy of a roof, and a nice window. I think this will turn out pretty well. I can just get up here and finish it off. Then I have to determine what the path is. I'm going to do a path somewhere at some point. Maybe I'll leave the path for another day. But finish this up. I don't like that the staircase gets so close to the windows. You might just have to live with that, though. Okay, I can't do that yet. Or that. Gonna place these guys like so. Cool. I think that'll work out okay. Little balcony. I'd like to put a door here, but I don't think anything is going to spawn up here. I think we should be fine to leave it kind of open as it is. Gives it a cool effect there. I'm going to have to take this out. There's no way I can do this without that. It's just going to look too weird. Okay, here we go. Cool. Symmetrical. That'll be good. That'll do very nicely. Let's go and get a better view of this from some other different angles. So, I'll go and get a better view of this. Okay, it's morning, and this is one of the views that I'm going to be showing for this guy. I forgot to take the dirt out on that side, didn't I? I'll go up there and fix that later. Turns out right after I said, hey, let's go look at some other views, it was nighttime, so I kind of fiddled around during the night and harvested some trees, trying to get some more wood since we used up so much of it. Oh. Why can't I hit you? I'm clicking. So, something else I changed was I changed the dirt in here to stone, so it kind of blended in a bit better, but it looks like I have to go and change that one to stone as well. And that's what it looks like from down here. It's like a house or some sort of house up here on the top of this cliff. I think that turned out pretty cool. Let me go. I'm going to go over there and see what it looks like from there. That might be a pretty good angle. Might end up taking a photo for the cover of the episode from over here. We will see. Really ought to make it easier to get around here. I kind of picked a place to build that's covered in hard to maneuver cliffs. So. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. As good as we can hope for. Kind of tempted to pull the roof down 1 block. It's tempting, but I think it looks pretty good for now. What do you guys think? You can let me know. You got any strong opinions? If you think it looks awful, then go ahead and let me know. I've been trying to improve my building techniques. Oh, can't see it from here. Can I make it? I can't. The path definitely needs work, this path around here. I'm not going to make it that wide, so I've made it wide in the past, and you know, I didn't make the roof far enough out on that side. I bet that's what happened. Anyway, I'm going to go take care of that dirt that I left on the side of the building up there, and then I'm probably going to work on the path here. You know what? Why don't we work on the path now? No reason not to. Is this enough room to walk? I'm not going to put a railing here. If somebody falls down, then, well, somebody would be me. But it's their own fault if they fall down, so I'm sure future me will be aware and not fall down. But, you know, knowing myself, that's probably not the case. These all need to be replaced with stone. I wish I had... Oh, wow, okay. I don't actually have any stone on me. I wish I had other types of stone to make this look a bit more rustic and more natural. But I don't. Do I have stairs on me? No. Okay. Yeah, I will go ahead and fix up that dirt on that side. And I think I need to extend this. Yeah. I need to extend this roof by 1 out this way and extend everything in here by 1, which means taking out all that glass. Darn. That's okay. Anyway, I will make those improvements. Well, I fixed up those couple of details. It was a lot easier for me to just pull this pillar in by 1 block to match the other side than to extend the roof out. So that's what I did. I think we'll probably call it here. This episode's looking a bit long. So thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed this, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.